Hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4am Junk Journals. Today is Monday. It is July the 10th, 2023. Today is my mother's birthday. Hi, Mom. Happy birthday. And I just got off the phone with her, actually. And so, okay, guys, it is 7:38 p.m. My intention was every day to have the hashtag Christmas in July 2023 challenge videos up in the morning. Like originally, my intention was 4 a.m. And I usually get up if they're not loaded that early. I usually will get up in the morning and start immediately on this. Today, I have been under the weather all day and sleeping and or if not sleeping, just kind of in a trance of some kind. So I just now I'm getting to it, and I apologize for that. However, I did kind of plan this one out, so hopefully this one will go fairly quickly. I am going to do the two journals separately, so as I have the last couple of days, I will do the main journals, the main journal for this challenge, and then in a separate video I will do the one for the Krampus versus Santa Claus one. So for this one, and for the other one too, our prompts for today are elf, that's our daily prompt or our Christmas prompt. Watermelon is our July bonus prompt. And something thrifted is our challenge item, something thrifted, and that can be anything that you got secondhand. So yeah, so those prompts are elf, watermelon, and something thrifted. So I'm just going to pop right in here, and we'll go. This was yesterday's, and so we're just going to take it out and work on the back of it today. And so, as I said, I have kind of planned ahead. So I have kind of a little stack of stuff here that we're going to be working with. And so what I'm going to do first is I've got some red cardstock, and I'm going to just cover this with this red cardstock. Oops, I'm throwing stuff down again, guys. I had this desk pretty much cleared off. Of course, you guys, if you remember the story, so if you know, you know, right? But if you remember the story, I kind of wound up having to throw everything onto the floor. So while the desk was cleaned off, my floor is still a wreck. But now the desk is starting to accumulate junk again because, you know, what do flat surfaces do? They accumulate junk, right? So I've got to clean it up. So if I just get to feeling a little better, and my classes, well, my final class for the coursework portion of my PhD started today. It is an online class, and I've just briefly looked at it. I need to print out the syllabus and kind of really give it a look because I think I've got my first thing due tomorrow. So that's on the agenda for tonight. Of course, I had not planned on starting out sick, but that doesn't matter. It's got to be done, right? So, yeah, I did that. I requested my first unemployment payment today. So they're still processing the application. Haven't gotten the approval yet. I think it said that they have to give my employer 14 days to respond to the reason I'm no longer employed there. And so, you know, and whether or not they're going to fight my unemployment claim. But I don't know if I told you guys or not. Oh my goodness. If you remember, I don't know how much of this I went into actually in the other videos, but I've mentioned to you guys, I think, about they had me doing several different jobs. And I had asked multiple times for them to get me some help because I was overwhelmed and I just couldn't, there was no way. And so on that final day, when I went in and was talking to the person who terminated me, this corporate vice president person, I told her, I said, this is your fault because I asked multiple times for help and you refused and ignored me, refused to help me. And she gave me this story about how my job was no longer considered full-time without the additional job. So if they'd given me help, I wouldn't have been able to work full-time. Well, I knew it was bullshit, okay? I knew it was, but this was her story. And so well, then the other day I was doing my job searches because I am required to do 3 job searches a week to qualify for unemployment, which is fine, I would do that anyway. But I went on Indeed, and like the very first thing I saw was my job advertised at full time, 40 hours a week, and without the activities attached. So I was like, oh, really? Really? So my sister's like, you need to screenshot that, which I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be stupid enough to fight it, but if they are, I mean, that was really dumb. She was just covering her own butt because she knew that she had been the one to screw up. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put these elves on right about there. Let's see, we're going to move Santa over a little. We'll put the elves on right there. Oh, you're not even going to be able to see that he's holding that fork, actually. Dang it. Oh, well, it'll be all right. I really want his fork to show because we're going to put... See, I'm going to move him to the top. Because we're going to put the watermelon on right here, and I want it to look like he's eyeing that watermelon. I'll move this off a little bit. That'll work, and that way we can see his beard better. Okay, so let's start by putting him up top. Let's see what else has been going on. Really not a lot. Like I said, I've been just it's been a day in bed mostly for me because I've just been feeling so rotten today. This is going to be so thick. There's going to be so much cardstock on this. It's going to be so thick. I should have printed him on regular paper, and I didn't even think about it. I don't know if you guys, I've spoken a lot about her recently because I've been watching her a lot. But I don't know if you guys have watched Nicole over at Relax Cut Glue. And she always gets to this part of her project and she's like, it's just so satisfying to cut off all these edges and make it look all clean. And when you flip it over, you know, it looks great. And she's right. I mean, she's absolutely right. That's a very satisfying experience. And so I think it's kind of funny. Okay. I'm going to put them like right about there. Start right up there, and we're going to glue just along these edges because we're going to turn it into a pocket, as always. We love our pockets, don't we? And right up there. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what else? I mailed, well, my husband mailed. I put together, my husband took to the post office 9 swap packages today, so that was a thing. I actually had most of them put together last night. Well, all of them put together last night. See, last night I couldn't sleep, which may be why I've done nothing but sleep all day today, is between that and being sick. But last night I could not sleep. And so I was up until 4 o'clock this morning. And I laid down at 4 a.m. and I slept until, well, I laid down like a few minutes before 4, so it might have been like 3:50, something like that. Because, and then I slept until like 7:15, 7:30, I think. Something like that. Anyway. And then, so then I've just been really, really tired all day. Not surprisingly, I guess, but okay. So here's what we're gonna do. And I've already done this, but I wanted to do another one to show you guys what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna take this picture, and this was printed as a 4x6. However, I think it's actually slightly smaller than that because did a fit to frame. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off the top and bottom. Like that. And then I'm going to fold it right on the edge of the the edges of the picture on both sides. Okay. And then I'm going to glue these two together. Like that. And then I'm going to bring this over and trim off this bottom. Shoot, it didn't go very well, did it? So it's just going to be a little shorter than planned. That's fine. Just want it to have a clean bottom part. And then we will come in and glue this bottom part closed because we're making this into a pocket. Sorry if I got off camera there for a second. I had to work close to my body there for a minute. And now I'm going to bring this in and just put a little thumb hole there. Why on earth did it just do that? Really? It's going to look so sloppy. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know where my little scissors are either. Okay, well we're going to try this then. We're going to try putting both of them in there and see if that helps. And we'll bring the thumb hole down just a little further. There we go, that cleaned it up. Alright, cool. Okay, and so now we've got a little pocket there, and we're going to put that right here. Right about there, I think. So now it looks like Santa is eyeing that watermelon. He's like, I'm going to eat you, watermelon. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a double pocket, so I'm going to use the back as a pocket and then this as a pocket. So I'm just going to do around 3 sides. So we've still got a little tuck here that we can put something narrow in. And then we've got this pocket and this pocket. And I want this to be very, very busy. So didn't have any Christmas in July washi, so I kind of made my own strip. And all I did was I used an old piece of this. This was part of a cookbook, and I just kept that strip of paper, and then I used my archival ink and 2 different colors of Stampin' Up! Inks, and did the Happy Christmas in July. Like so. And then I was thinking I would use this sticker and kind of have it going right about there. Okay. And then I've got this, like, this came from a paper pack, and I was thinking we would use just a little bit of this. I'm right about, actually, yeah, maybe we'll just go ahead and go across the whole thing, even over his hat. I wasn't going to, but I think we will. Okay. Then I'm going to save this part for a minute because we're not quite done. Yeah, that's not bad. So the other thing that we need on this is we have to have something thrifted. And so I've got this game card, this flash card, and I've got this napkin. And both of these I got at a thrift shop. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the game card with the napkin, and then we're going to turn it into a tag. Whoops. You have to be so careful when it's still wet and you're trimming, because otherwise it will tear all over the place. So I'm just trimming, I'm not getting close yet, I'm just trimming around. Leaving a good space between the card and my cut so that it has some more time to dry. But we can get it worked down to a manageable, you know, and off of the napkin itself. So there we go. And then what I'm thinking is that we're going to take this and we're going to go right along the bottom of the card, like that. Trimming a little closer now. And there's that. And so you can still see like those numbers coming through there, but I'm okay with that. And then this I'm going to put back on the sheet. I don't know whether it'll stay or not, but I put it back. And then I want to take some fabric and we're going to put just a little pull up here. I might put it on the side. Probably put it up here though. The color's okay. Alrighty. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue and then we'll also staple so that the staple will help hold it and let it dry. I cannot speak the English at the moment, I guess. Okay, just like that. And so, bring this over and staple right there. Alrighty. Then we can put this right here. Like so. We're going to bring this over. Their holes back. And we're just gonna, I don't worry too much about getting ink on my table because this table just, washes right off. It's one of those like folding tables from Sam's. And I'd had it covered with brown paper and the brown paper just got really gross. And so I just took it off and I may put it back at some point. Like I may replace the brown paper. I've got plenty of it. But I've just been lazy and haven't messed with it. Mostly because like I can't really get two things in here right now. So. Guys, I have felt so bad today. I've not even gotten out of my pajamas. I am just like jammy crafting all day long. Well, no, because I just now got around to crafting. But, well, if I had been crafting, I would have been jammy crafting all day long. How's that? I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right there where that kind of tore in the hopes that it will hold it down. There we go. And then let's ink up this tag real quick, and I think this is going to be a done deal. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and ink the back too. Now, when I go to actually use the journal, I might or might not gesso the back of this so I can write on it. We'll see. Chances are I won't write on the tag, but if I did, I could gesso it. All right. I think that does it, guys. All right, before we close out, let's talk about tomorrow's prompts. Tomorrow is Tuesday, July 11th, and our prompts for tomorrow are, our daily prompt or Christmas prompt is gifts, G-I-F-T-S, gifts, as in presents. I don't know why I can't ever say gifts without me thinking I'm saying gifts like the picture. I'm sorry. Anyway, our bonus prompt or July prompt is freedom. And our challenge item is something new, something you purchased new. So again, those prompts are gifts, freedom, and something new. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along, and I hope you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, be sure and give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you click the little bell, it'll notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're crafting today and drop me a picture. I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.